Hello, everybody. Al, the Doctor Who here. I didn't put the big bright light on. I don't know if I'm going to put anything in the background. If I was going to put something in the green screen, then I would have that light on. But when I do that, it distracts me when I do that. It kind of makes me feel like I lose my train of thought real easy. It don't take much to do that. Anyway, I usually make a test to find out if this mic is working, because if you don't go into preferences and find out which mic you're using, sometimes I can go through an entire video and it comes out flawlessly great, and then you discover that none of the sound was taken. That's terrible. So I'm going to do that sound check now, and if it's good, I'm going to continue on. Hold on. I came back. Yeah, everything worked pretty well. So I figured I'd fire up the main light anyway. This light that's right in front of me here is a fluorescent light, and they have to kind of warm up. You know, it's one of those bulbs that takes the place of an incandescent bulb. So it's got the I think it's called the Edison base. And so that has to screw into the Edison base, and then inside that base of that connection is a transformer, which acts like a ballast transformer of a fluorescent light. But these lights, you'll notice that with all of these type of lights, those circular ones, in fact, they look like this. This over here. They look like this. You see it? I don't use this. The reason why I don't use this particular light, I find when I use them on the sides, I get too many shadows. And when you get too many shadows, it really disturbs what's going on the green screen. So, anywho, I'm going to entitle this video "No Time, Just Doctors," and what's been happening, and it's been happening for a long time. At this age, what happens is that, especially if you spend a lot of time on the internet, you don't do the house chores, and you don't, keep up with fixing the car, or see, because I always fix everything that we have. About 3 weeks ago, I had to change the timer in my refrigerator, and I had to change the element, the defrosting element. And it was a nightmare, because it turned out that it wasn't the element in the refrigerator, it was the connection. So I really bought these things for nothing. It came out to be like $160, you know. I think the timer was something like $35 and then the element itself, which is a common thing that burns out. So you gotta, whenever you change these things, I know I'm drifting off the topic of this video, but whenever you change these things, it pays to do the whole gamut, you know. Same thing like if you were changing a heater core in your car, you would also change the condenser. I think it's the condenser. That part of the air conditioning is encased in the same housing that's underneath your dashboard of a car. So it pays to change it, because you got to split it. You have to split the case. In most cases, it's kind of sealed. So it pays to change the little element, especially if it's the air conditioner core. You're going to want to change the heater core, because the heater core is very inexpensive in comparison. So I mean, and I'm just giving you a for instance why you have to do these type of things when you fix things. Sometimes it pays to fix. If you're going to be in there and go through the trouble, change other parts that would be in there that would go bad in the future, because it pays. Anywho, so this is the story with me now. So far, you guys know that my cat passed away. We had to put her down, and it was a really rough deal. But I got used to it. What's been happening now, particularly this month, we've lost Robin Williams, Joan Rivers, and death just seems to be coming up. Like my next door neighbor has cancer in the face, and I spoke to him today, and you could tell, what happens? People start to die all around you, and you get this feeling that your days are numbered. I mean, you don't think about it when you're younger, but as you get older and more people start to drop around you, and then eventually, like what happened to my father, everybody in his building was dead except for him, and then sure enough, he was the next one. And I remember those well, I would say the last 2 years of his life, and those are the things that I reflect on. I reflect on everything that happened as a lesson to me, So when my cat went, I would have never had the guts to put the cat down, let's say 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I would have been very selfish. And I think the one that took me out of it was Spunky. When we went on vacation, see, Stephanie's got a thicker hide than I do. I'm a lot more sensitive. But that's why we get along, because she kind of takes up the area that I don't. And it's an unusual relationship. There's no doubt about it. But I think it works. It does work. So anyway, I have to see my doctor tomorrow, my eye doctor, for this float. I got a floater in this eye, and there's a guy out in California. He told me that I would be, I could check him out if I wanted, because they do correspond together. He happens to be, this doctor that I'm seeing tomorrow is Dr. Chin. Dr. Kung. He specializes in changing. Well, he specializes in all eye surgery, but he's probably one of the top on the East Coast. And I understand what he was saying to me. He was telling me that he doesn't believe in using the YAG laser to that energy level because it could cause damage in the eye in the future. So what he does with the YAG laser, he moves the floater away from your field of view. Instead of doing what the guy does in California, I don't know his name. He's a well-known doctor, though, eye doctor in California, and I might see him, but I have to look into the possible damages. See, the YAG laser, when it hits from the side, so it doesn't go right straight back to the retina. But there could be some. What happens when they obliterate it, totally obliterate it? The debris drops to the bottom of the eye. Now, I don't know if that would be what he's talking about, but I think what he was concerned about was the power level of the laser. So I think that's what he was talking about. I'm going to ask him more about it tomorrow. So that's what's up with me. I'm seeing doctor after doctor. I just got over the shoulder. The shoulder now. Today was the first day that I actually did a decent workout where I could feel like I'm getting somewhere. So my back doctor, the doctor that wants to do my spine, opening the canal, that's the sciatic problem. He wants to do it soon, but I don't want to have so much downtime. The downtime is the thing I don't want, because that's taking me right out. I have to feel good about myself to a certain degree, and I can't have that much downtime, because if I do, it's gonna make me feel bad. I'm gonna feel sad about it. Anywho, that's what's up with me. I'm going a little bit over 8 minutes. I wish I could put music up. I might. I don't know. I might put it up, but it's got to be my own. This can't be copyrighted material, because I have to post this on YouTube first before I can put it on Vloggerheads. And of course, I will post this on Voasis. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.